Hello everyone! Welcome to Craft to Exile 2. This is our next mod pack that we're going to be playing, and I have never played it before, so it should be quite interesting. I've already set up the options. I think I've got them pretty much set up, and I've set up the shader, and I did a quick test run to see how things were going to play out, and I think this is going to be a really fun mod pack to do. So, I think our world name is going to be Diablo meets Minecraft. Our cheats on, because just in case. Default world type, we're going to do Lady Eternity as usual, and yeah, I'm anticipating we're going to die a whole bunch because I don't really understand the systems and stuff like that. I think the first order of business when we get into game is going to be to secure a place to live. Because we're going to need something or a place to store all our stuff and a place we can safely read the quests and stuff. So I think that's probably a good thing to do. So we're probably going to start out just like we would start out in any Minecraft. We're going to make our tools and all that, and my little test run I did, I actually started out fighting, and it didn't go so well. I wasn't able to read the quests, and my inventory got absolutely obnoxiously full, and I had no place to put anything, and it was just a big mess. And so definitely gonna have to have some kind of place to call home, I think. Whew, it kind of loads slow, doesn't it? So when you first start the mod pack, it starts out with no shaders active, but I chose a shader, and I configured it. So everything should be right as rain from the get-go. I tried playing a third-person perspective. I just can't get the hang of it. It's too weird. In Minecraft, anyway, it's too weird. So, also for some reason, when I load the game, it shows my taskbar, and I don't know why. So. All right, so we are in game. NPCs are a little strange. Except we're in a village that has a gazillion bees, like everywhere. This is the quest book, which we do not need. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna start Minecraft, right? Like regular start Minecraft. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna get a tree. Which, there's an ultimate in here, but it says it's not active, and I don't know why. Maybe we earn it later on or something. I'm not sure. But ever since I started taking those vitamin D drops, my hands have not been hurting as bad, so should be fine. to do our part not to have floating trees, because that's annoying. It's a pretty wood type. So you notice that the bars over there are a little different, right? So the red is your hit points. The blue is your mana points. Oh, excuse me. The green, I'm not sure what the green is, and I know the one after that is your level. So. All right. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and get our stuff going here. Get a crafting table, get some sticks. This is really quite pretty. There's a floating tower over there. I'm not quite sure what that is. And it's got another portal, like right here. Terrain gem seems a little strange. A little, maybe a tad bit buggy. Now, it's very important for me to say that this mod pack is in alpha, or beta, sorry, beta. It is in beta, so it is not in a finished state. So, subject to change. And I think we're going to be a hobbit this time around. We're going to live in a hobbit hole because I think it'd be the easiest to do. All things considered. And I really like the pretty scenery right here. So, and we're right next to a village, so there's that. So I think we're just going to kind of dig into the side of the mountain right here, and we're going to get some cobblestone and or whatever this is. Dacite, which hopefully can make tools. And got some blueberries. We're going to come over here and plant them. So have a little bit of food going on here. It does have music, but of course I have to turn the music off to do the videos. By what I listened to the music, it sounded like Diablo music, so. And I am not sure on the copyright of that stuff, so you can't have the music on. But that's okay. These textures are lovely. I really quite like them. I like this whole brown thing going on. I really like browns and greens and stuff. Very much so. Earthy colors, you know. It looks like there's a cave, so that would be interesting. I don't think we've ever had our house in a cave before. It might be below us. So this is Zero's mini map. It probably has Feed the Beast chunks in it. If you're wanting to adjust the mini map, because it starts out circular and it starts out with north not locked, then you're going to want to open up Zero's menu and adjust that. Oh, I think we left our crafting table over here, didn't we? Please tell us we can make tools. Okay. Strike one. I'm trying to think of what that mod is for the villagers. I think it's called Millionaire or Millionaire or something like that. I can't remember. But you can actually talk to the villagers and stuff. Can I actually use this? No. Grr. Alright, there's our pick, our shovel, our axe, and a sword just in case we need it, and maybe a little extra. This is really cool. Mossy cobble right from the get-go. Totally happy with that. Okay. And I can't make anything out of it either. Alright. Game is being difficult. So we got a pick, an axe, and a sword. Alright. Get this all squared away, shall we? Move this inside so we don't get eaten while we're reading quests. We do not have... Oh, we need to get some logs so that we can make some charcoal real quick. Because it's probably going to get really dark. Good lord. Okay, thank you. We don't have any means to protect ourselves yet, so we're gonna just kind of hunker down for the evening and read the quests and relax in our little tunnel. Not quite sure what class I want to be. On my test run, I was an elementalist, and that was rather hard. Actually died twice. So, I gotta get used to the spell, like how to cast the spells and all that. But there. That should give us enough wood to make a furnace and get some charcoal and all that. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we'll just do 9 because, yeah, don't want it just, you know, hang in there. Come in here and put our crafting table down, and can I make anything out of this stuff? Well, hallelujah. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And this. There. Alright, well, as long as no skeletons come for us, we should be fine. And I don't want that. I will keep that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this crafted up. And I'm gonna burn us some charcoal. So we can have some torches. And then we'll read some quests while it's doing its thing. Okay, so this is the start of the pack prologue. So what do we got here? Welcome to Craft to Exiles 2, a highly customized mod pack that turns Minecraft into an action RPG. The first chapter of Quest, Prologue, is meant to give you an overview to certain systems introduced in the mod pack that may be different from what you're used to in most Minecraft mod packs. Complete each page of the prologue by clicking the check mark. That would be this. And then it has information for the wiki in the Discord. It's going to give us a backpack and bread, which is super useful. So let's go ahead and put the backpack on into the backpack slot. Please put it in the backpack slot. Thank you. And we've got some bread, which goes right there. And we're going to move this. Oh, if you're VR, this is about VR. Okay. I'm not going to read it because I don't have VR. Alright, so. Can money buy happiness? Well, in this case, money can be used to buy many useful tools and resources. You will be able to use money to barter for goods with villagers and traders from other mods. Of course, you can also use money to trade with other players, and if you're on a server, purchase claim blocks. You can earn money from killing mobs or looting chests. You can also sometimes sell goods for money with traders. The trading terminal / barter board is a valuable tool in order to acquire specific resources as well. Keep your money safe in the wallet that you receive from this quest. Later on, upgrade the wallet so that it can hold more money. Because money makes the world go round. Alright, so we got a wallet. And I think for the purposes of being safe, we're going to do that. Alright, so what else? Craft to Exiles 2 comes with custom keybinds. However, there have been cases where the custom keybinds did not apply. You can confirm this by pressing R. If it brings up the wheel, then the custom keybinds did not apply. To fix this, hit escape and go to Options, Controls, Keybinds, click Reset Keys. Okay, it does have its own things, but I remapped R to that. Okay, anyway. We're going to go ahead and say, okay, it's going to give us some money. So money does not automatically go into your wallet. You have to put it in there manually. Okay, so next quest. Thanks to Mine and Slash, Craft to Exiles 2 has fully customized leveling progression system. Kill mobs to earn experience and receive stat points with each level. You can allocate these points in the main hub by pressing H. In fact, most of the menus will be accessible from this menu wheel. Your player stats can also be increased via other means such as equipment or gear and talent points, which we'll cover later. Okay. And it gives us a minor reset stat potion, which gives 10 reset respec points and experience. The talent tree allows for an additional layer of character customization and is found in the Mine and Slash hub. Each level grants you 1 talent point. You will need to choose your starting position and then allocate points into nodes connected to any other nodes you already have. Each node provides bonuses to stats and in some cases can alter your core gameplay loop. So it gives us another minor reset potion. And we have visitors. Good thing we put that dirt up. I'm going to make some torches and put the rest in there because we're burning wood. So it's nice that we have a backpack from the get-go. We're going to make sure we have a place to store stuff. That's important. Alright, so what else we got here? The characters menu lets you save and load different characters. It will save all of your character information except for their gear. You can have up to 3 saved characters. Okay, what it means by that, it doesn't mean that it's going to give you a completely brand spanking new character. Okay, it means that you're going to have templates. You're still going to be the same character, but you'll have different templates, so you can choose like 3 different styles of play. I believe that you can have 2 specs, so per character. So you could say you wanted a warrior and a paladin, or the next one you wanted to be an elementalist and a warlock. So anyway, it's going to let you switch between these specs, basically. The characters menu lets you save and load different characters. It will save all of your characters' information except for their gear. You can have up to 3 saved characters. Newly created characters start at level 1, but share quest completion unlocks such as talent and ascendancy points. The salvaging menu lets you turn bad loot into useful crafting materials upon pickup. Okay, we gotta check this salvaging menu out. The classes menu allows character specialization. You will learn skills here and can improve them with points. In Craft to Exiles 2, you can specialize in 2 different classes. So I was right. The jewels menu is used once you've allocated any points into jewel sockets in the talent tree. Equipping jewels can provide your character's stats. Improve your character's stats. Additionally, at the bottom of the GUI, where the pickaxes are, you can see your profession levels. Okay. It's going to give us let's go look at that character sheet that it's talking about. Okay, so this is the character sheet it's talking about. These are the pickaxes. If you mouse over it, it tells you what level you are at the different professions. So we have your characters. These are the characters you have. And then it has library, which I'm not really sure what all this is. And then salvaging. Auto salvage for common gear off. So until we have good stuff, we're not gonna turn this on, because I mean we might need stuff, right? So we're just gonna leave this on or off for now. That way we can pick up the gear, but this will automatically salvage for you when it enters your inventory, which is quite nice because you're gonna get overloaded really fast. So here's your stats. So you have your weapon damage, your health, your magic shield, which is an additional pool of vitality that gets depleted before your health, i.e. Thaumcraft shield. Mana, which is used to cast your spells, and energy, which is used to attack with weapons. And then, of course, your armor, how much defense you have. And then you can look at your health regen. I mean, it's got like everything in here, dude. Like your elemental damage, the whole 9 yards. So, okay. I didn't want to go back for some reason. All right, so classes. Okay. So we've got. So this is like, I don't know if you've ever played Diablo 2, but it's kind of like Diablo 2, where you're selecting stuff, oh, what the heck is the name of that game? Well, anyway, these are skills, okay? So you spec in them. As you get experience, you get these points. So these points are for everything in this pane, and these points are for everything in this pane, okay? And as you gain experience, it'll allow you to allocate more points. These numbers indicate what level you have to reach before you're able to spec in that line. See the little line going across from the number? So if you're level 1, you can only choose these 2 skills. If you're level 5, then you could choose any of these skills right here to put points into. Level 10, you can put points in all this stuff. So on and so forth, if you have the points. And this line stretches all the way across, as you can see. So the passive points obey that also. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the classes. So we got Rogue, Elementalist. That's what I tried out. It's actually really hard. These don't look like they have a really big cooldown, but yeah, they don't hit very hard. So I suggest if you go Elementalist, you dump your points only into one. Don't do both, because you want this to hit really hard. I thought the Magma Orb was actually pretty good. I got up to Magma Orb. I didn't get all this other stuff. I thought the pets looked really cool. Fire Golem. I kind of like pet classes. I was a Necro in EQ2 and EQ1, so... And my favorite character, besides my monk in World of Warcraft, is a hunter. I really like pet classes, so... I kind of wish this was lower in the tree, so I did try it. It seemed a little difficult, and maybe it was just because I'm not very good with the whole mage thing. Let's see what else we got. Chronomancer. Now I didn't try this one out. Like I said, I only tried this one, so... And I only played it for like 20 minutes. So if we get your basic fighter, a warlock. Now remember, you could take 2 of these, okay? So you could say, I'm a warlock fighter, or whatever you want to do. So you could do all kinds of interesting combos. So I'm guessing the warlock is probably going to be the closest to a necromancer. And then the elementalist is going to be the closest to a wizard. So if you want to play a wizard, then you would play this. And then we have a minstrel, which is a bard, basically. And so you have all these different, like, songs that you can play, which is kind of cool. And then you can play a shaman. Shaman looks to me like a cross between, like, a World of Warcraft shaman, because it's got totems, but also a druid because it has, like, druidy stuff. So it's like got cyclone and stuff. So it's kind of like a mix of the two, it looks like. A brawler, which is, you know, beating people with your fists. Hunter, which can also summon a spirit pup. So you can have a puppers. But you know, in Prodigium, we did the archery thing, so I don't want to do the archery thing this time. I want to do something different. So we're gonna not do archery. Although it looks really cool, right? And you can get like things for your pupper and all that. Crusader, which is, you know, a paladin. So paladin is a holy warrior, basically. So you're probably going to be able to heal and buff and things like that. Probably do extra damage to undead too. And I'm back to the rogue again. So there's quite a few choices. The elementalist, I don't know why I want to keep calling it a thaumaturge. The elementalist looks, I mean, I tried it. It was fun. I really kind of wanted to get into it, but it's really hard, especially starting out. I mean, but honestly, usually in things like this, the stuff that's weak when you start out turns out to be the most powerful when you get, higher up. You just have to work at it. So, so that might actually be like a good thing to do the elementalist, or sorry, yeah, elementalist. I keep wanting to say thaumaturge, but yeah, that might be good. I don't see any benefit to using ice over fire. Fire can put a little dot on them, I think, and ice. I'm not sure what the good thing about ice is. It says that it can freeze, but I don't know if that means like they get paralyzed and frozen and can't move, or if that means that they are just slow. Honestly, I found myself using fire most of the time. So, oh, I'm so torn. I don't know. The whole necromancer in me is like, oh, you want to be the warlock. So the thing with the warlock is you're probably going to start out really powerful. But if you look at this, you're going to notice that you don't get like super pets later, okay? I mean, you basically get skeletons and zombies. So if you think, I don't know what kind of bosses and stuff they have in this, but or how powerful you can make these guys, but eventually they might not cut it, if you see what I'm saying here. I mean, maybe it will. I guess it wouldn't hurt to try, right? I kind of feel like most people would choose to be a warlock, though. So that might be boring if you've watched this before, like watch someone play it. But this is my first time playing this ever, so... So I guess, I mean, I feel like I should probably just pick what I want to play and not worry about, like, that aspect, right? Because the whole point is to have fun, right? This is going to be really challenging. If I choose this one, I'm going to die probably a lot because I'm not very good at being a mage. I don't think I've ever played a mage past like level 10 in any game. So, it's because my first instinct is get up there and smack them, right? I'm more of a tank kind of person. So this would be a real stretch for me. I'd be stepping out of my comfort zone, which could be fun, but it also could be disastrous because I'm gonna mess up a lot. I don't know if you guys care about that or not, though. I mean, I usually try really hard not to die, so... That could be fun, and I'm kind of interested to see what the fire golem looks like. I mean, because we know what the skeletons and zombies are going to look like, right? I mean, they're going to look like skeletons and zombies. But yeah, I mean, this summons a freaking fire golem. I mean, that sounds absolutely right. I don't know. I say we go with this. Let's go with this. So we're going to take... We're going to put all our points into that, and then... Oh, we can't put mana regen. Okay. Alright, so we did that. And now we have our talents. I know. That's a lot. But don't panic, okay? Don't panic. You'll notice that there's these starters. See that? Starters. Just focus on the starters and start viewing this like a pumpkin pie, okay? It's like cut into sections. And you can go into the different sections, you know, if you want to, but you're gonna start at the point, right? So if you're a rogue, you're gonna start at dagger. If you're an archer, you're gonna start at bows. If you're a caster, you're gonna start at staff. If you're a shaman, you're gonna be spear, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. Okay, so we're gonna start on the staff. And we definitely want to have shield, right? And damage would be good, right? So we got shield and damage and the staff. So this means that intelligence is our primary perk. So if you look, now it shows we have 9 intelligence. So that's good. Alright, so this is your skill hotbar. Alright? And these are assigned to hotkeys. So we're going to put our fireball, which is the only spell we have in the entire world, on this one. Right. It deals 5 damage. And it has a 2-second delay. Which doesn't seem like much, but it's a long time. Especially when the monster's coming at you at Mach 500. So we have our I guess we probably should put some torches up, huh? So we have our spells. So let's see here. What does it say? In Craft to Exiles 2, there are 3 main fighting styles. You can either be a close-range warrior, a magic spellcaster, or a long-range archer. This is, of course, a basic generalization, as each character can be customized and expressed extensively. Do you want to be a flame-spewing warrior, a necromantic spellcaster, or even a trap-throwing hunter? Craft to Exiles 2 has a lot to offer in terms of character customization. Hopefully, you will find the playstyle that best suits you. So when you pick this weapon, it's going to ask you which one you want. See that? So this is important. That's why we did that, what we just did first, because now we know what we are, so we can pick appropriately. So we're going to get the staff. And it gave us arrows, which we don't need. So let's put the arrows up for right now. And we can put that up too, because we don't need those right this very second. So this is our new casting thing. You can smack people with this too, okay? Alright, so in Craft to Exile, you will craft and find many pieces of equipment. These pieces of equipment will not provide any stats unless you apply gear stat souls to them, essentially imbuing them with /stats. Gear without a soul will have no effect, either defensively or offensively. Gear stat souls can be used on any piece of equipment that shares the same type. For example, the aquaculture and Farmer's Delight knives have the dagger type. By clicking on the item with the gear stat soul of dagger type, you can apply /stats to knives. Want to learn more about how to craft gear stat souls? Visit M&S Professions Quest chapter. Alright, so it gives us an example and it wants to use it. It wants us to use it so we know. So you grab this, right? And you can use it. See how it says dagger on it? Item type dagger. So that means that you can get a dagger. See how the sword is like just a regular sword? It says this gear lacks the soul. So if we use this, it's not going to do anything, I guess. So we have to pick this up and use this. And now it's usable. So we don't really need that in. Alright. Combat has been overhauled in Craft to Exile 2. Weapons have animations and combos, and they have different properties depending on the type of weapon you wield. Additionally, you can press Alt to dodge roll, which has a short cooldown. Don't forget about your basic attacks. In Craft to Exiles 2, they are powerful in combat and can be used in conjunction with skills. Okay, so it's going to give us a zombie spawn egg because it wants us to kill a zombie, which we will get to. We'll get to it. I kind of just like don't want it to eat us, so let's hedge our bets a little bit here, Alright, zombie. So zombie is safe, right? He's not going to eat us. Okay, so this is part of learning, alright? So you see above my regular normal Minecraft hotbar, there's another hotbar that has one of my spells loaded in it. Each spell that you've loaded through this menu this menu will have a letter assigned to it. So this one is F. So if I press F, I'm going to launch a fireball at the zombie. Do you see that? And then we just killed the zombie and we got his loot. Alright, now notice that he dropped stuff, right? So when you get stuff to drop, you gotta look at it. So this says it's 16 weapon damage, requires strength 1. It's 8 elemental damage. So you gotta compare, I mean, which is better, right? Ours is only 8 weapon damage. Plus level 2 bolt. It gives you cast speed. This gives elemental damage. I don't know. Let's try it. So yes, I can cast with a sword if I want to. See? I can cast. I'll push the wrong button. Oh, it won't let me. Why can't I cast with this? Oh. Okay. I don't understand why I can't cast with it. Maybe you have a staff or a dagger. Like, can I cast with this? Can I cast with this? Okay, so I can cast with the dagger. Oh, so this doesn't have intelligence on it, right? So that means that whatever it is has to have intelligence to work. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. So how can we decomp this? Let's figure that out real quick. Salvaging. This is auto salvaging. I just want to salvage one thing. So let's see if there's a salvage table. Okay. Salvage. Salvaging station. So it requires 1 and then some cobblestones. Well, we don't have one of those yet. So we're just going to put this in here and save it till later, I guess. Alright, so what's next? Skills require mana or energy and are used in combat. They can be learnt through the Classes tab and can be equipped in the square slots in the Skills GUI, which is what I showed you. You can modify and enhance skills by either leveling them, that's putting more points into it, or linking them to support gems. So you can find these little gems and you can put them underneath in these sockets, see? So that's our fireball, and if we put a gem right there, it would augment our fireball, right? Which go in the circular slots. These can increase the resource cost and the power of the linked skill. Skills have a maximum number of support gem slots that can be linked. The number of sockets a skill can have is determined by the skill's level, with a max of 5 sockets at level 16. To get the first slot, your skill must be at least level 4. The number of slots is also limited by your player level. 1 slot every 10 levels, starting at 1. In the bottom row, equip augment gems. These are augment gem slots, which use up augment capacity to provide stats. You can see how much augment capacity you have remaining in pink, right here, to the right. So I guess when that's used up, you can't put any more gems in, and that probably goes up as you get higher level. Alright. And it's going to give us a choice. So do we want our fireball to burn more, bleed, or accuracy. I kind of like the burn. Let's increase the burn on it. And we can do mana regeneration or energy. We want mana. And that's a respec thing. Alright, let's put the respec thing up. Do they stack? No. We can't use this yet, I don't think. Can we use this? I don't know if we can use this. No, we're still locked. Okay. We are still locked. What is this? In Minecraft, health is your life force, and if it hits 0, your character dies. In Craft to Exile, you don't lose equipment on death, but starting at level 50, you will lose a good chunk of your experience. Character defenses can be classified into 3 categories. Armor, which is plate, dodge, which is leather, and magic shield is cloth. But may also consist of hybrid types. So leather or brigandine equals armor / dodge. Armor reduces physical damage taken. Dodge gives you a chance to completely negate any attack, and a magic shield acts as an additional health buffer that regenerates slowly. You can improve these stats mainly through gear, stat points, and the talent tree. There are other ways to mitigate damage, such as elemental resistances, spell dodge, and damage reduction. You can find these stats on gear, in the talent tree, and on jewels. There are options on the talent tree that may change how your defenses work, such as setting your health to 1 and giving a large bonus to your magic shield. So if your magic shield goes down, you're instantly dead. If you don't like how the armor looks, you can use cosmetic armor to cover it up. Well, that's nice. So it's going to give us armor, and we're cloth, so we're going to go with cloth. Because we're a finger wiggler. That gives us another spawn egg. This one's a skeleton, so that means it's going to shoot back. So we're going to put our stuff on. Okay, so we got sockets in some of these things. You see where it says, so you have your player level intelligence, magic shield, health, mana, and then it says socket, right? That means that you can put a gem into your armor. I don't think we actually have any. Well, we have this. So we could put this in something. Let's put it on our helmet. How do I do that? Oh, this is... The socket is locked? Okay, well, I don't know why we can't do that. Alright, so next. Shields, armor, totems, dodge, and tomes, magic shield, are offhands that can increase your defensive stat. Okay, so because we're a finger wiggler, we're going to want magic shields, so tomes, right? One defensive option in combat is the ability to roll, default alt. This is available to everyone. However, if you equip a shield, you can also use it to block damage. Shields drain energy while being held up, and if you're facing the correct direction, to negate damage taken. Did you know that the shield can have a passive chance to negate damage similar to dodge? You can get block chance from gear or the talent tree, which allows you to have a chance to negate damage even when not holding the shield up. That is amazing. Alright, well, we want our tome. Alright, so do you see where the little lightning bolt is in the upper right hand of the screen, and then in that green bar? Is that the block thing that they're talking about? Or, so if I can't block with this. I'm not sure. Is it the blue, the light blue bar? It might be the light blue bar. It might be. Okay, well, let's go ahead and whack this skeleton, because why not? Nope. Not gonna do it. See, it takes quite a few hits to kill anything, so yeah. Alright, so got some more gems, or sorry, money. Alright, so next. Gems and runes can be socketed into your gear that have available sockets. You can add sockets through some mine and slash currencies. Gems come in multiple tiers. You can combine 3 of them to create the next tier. Once you have socketed it into your item, click on the item with the gem in your cursor. Once in your gear, the gem will provide extra stats. Runes can be added to gear to also provide extra stats. If you slot a specific combination of runes, you can craft a rune word, which enhances the item with a specific set of bonuses. Right-click while holding a rune to see available rune words to craft. Rune words can only be created in runed rarity items. It is possible to retrieve gems and runes from items using the extractor currency orb. That sounds like a really important thing that we should have. So we got a gem, another gem, a rune, and a gem extractor. It doesn't say it has uses. So we're going to put this in here. We have a rune. I don't think we have anything we put the rune on. Can we put the... Let's just leave the rune there. So what's this? This is lightning damage. Jury is magic find. Oh, so it's different where you put it. So if you socket in jury, it gets you magic find. If it's on armor, it gets resistance to lightning, and then damage on the weapon. So we got crit damage, energy, and dexterity. So we just kind of totally like bombed on that hardcore. Okay. Alright, so let's see what this does. In Craft to Exiles 2, there is a limit on how many mobs can be killed within a chunk before they stop yielding any drops or experience. The chunk will recover over time. This is done to encourage travel and exploration instead of the usage of automated experience methods. It's fine, we already overbuilt those anyway, right? Explore and discover. There are many structures and dangers to be found. Anti-mob farm. Waystones are spread throughout the world, and once discovered, can be teleported to via other waystones, warp scrolls, or warp stones. Waystones can spawn randomly in the world, but are often found in villages. Take some warp scrolls so you can easily return to any discovered waystone. Hello, thank you. We like that. Yes, we do. I still don't understand why I can't. Oh, wait, that's this. That's this, guys. That's this. Huzzah! Cool. Okay, that's off. All right. Next. Throughout your travels, you will find spirit orbs, which can be exchanged at goddess statues for heart containers. That sounds like a good thing. Each heart container increases your base health by 2, up to a maximum of 200 health. 200 health? 100 heart containers. You can also find heart containers from bosses and craft the Exiles too. Oh, it's going to give us one for free. We love that. Yes, we do. Ha ha ha. Okay. What else we got? Oh, wait, that's You will very soon realize that Craft to Exile 2 has a lot of loot to collect. Most of the loot comes from Mine and Slash, the RPG mod. One of the most frustrating things is keeping your inventory organized and having enough space to pick things up. Oh, that's easy. We're just going to bring that salvaging thing with us. This master bag will specifically pick up and hold items from Mine and Slash and assist you with organizing your loot. You cannot explicitly wear the bag, but you can use it while holding to view the inventory. If you are still struggling with the sheer quantity of loot, you could also consider using the auto salvage feature found in the hub. To learn more about this, visit the Professions chapter. Heck yeah, give us the bag. Oh yeah. Okay, well, we're just going to stick it and leave it in our inventory, right? Alright. So that means all the swords and stabs and knives and bows and all that goobly gop is going to go into that bag instead of in my inventory. Congratulations on completing the prologue questline. By completing this final page, you can finally start your journey in Act 1. In Craft to Exiles 2, you can complete tasks in later quests, even if you have yet to complete the dependencies. You won't be able to claim the rewards until you actually reach the quest, though. Make sure to check out the side quests, as they contain a lot of very useful information that will introduce you to the other mods used in Craft to Exiles 2. There are various integrations between other mods and Mine and Slash that you can discover through these quests. For instance, I know 100% that Britannia is in this pack. So, it's going to give us a rare staff. Take your rare staff. Alright, so we got 2 super duper... Oh, it went into the bag. That's excellent. Alright. I'll put the money in there. Where I gotta... Oh, right, we killed the skeleton. Okay. So we're done with that. Act 1. Scouting reports indicate a rise in illager activity. There have been reports of increased necromantic activities. Check the area for any undead creatures and food. I can hear them. Alright, so our first task is to smack stuff. Oh, what's to say? Throughout your journey, you will find yourself looking for more powerful gear. Gear power can be assessed in 3 main ways. Thank goodness it's going to tell us. Number 1, the level of the gear, which determines the power of the gear's stats. The gear level is typically determined by the level of the mob that is killed. So a level 2 zombie is obviously going to drop a level 2 or similar item. 2, the rarity of the gear, which determines how many and how high the stat can roll and how many sockets it can have. There are 7 droppable rarities: common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, mythic. Unique gear is special because the stats rolled on them are predetermined. They are powerful and can sometimes enable special styles of play. So, junk, normal, better than normal, awesome, cool, oh my gosh. And then the unique is what? Okay. The quality of the gear, which further improves the power slightly. So this is quality. That's rarity. How do you see what quality it is? I don't see anything that says quality. Wow, guys. Okay, so let's let's continue this real quick. It says some of these attributes can be changed via minus/currencies such as Orb of Infinity, which can increase a gear's level. Additionally, some currencies can be crafted through the minus/profession system to further enhance your gear. Okay, so it's going to give us a. Oh, I can't click that. Oh well. Oh, I see. We can't. We have to kill those things first. I can't tell if that's above us or what. Whoa. No. Dude, I didn't know there were mining zombies in this. Holy shit. Okay, well. Guess there's mining zombies. The more you know, right? Ooh. There's bad guys out here. Okay, well. Told you, 2 is a lot. Mining zombies. Alright. Well, now I know, don't I? And jumping skeletons. That's fun. So zombies can mine. I was not anticipating that. Alright. Get a loot. And this is a torch down here. So zombies can mine. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's see where they came from, shall we? So they can mine through any kind of stone, it looks like. So there's a cave down here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to repair gear. Didn't know. So basically, you just want to kill stuff, right? Because I'm a noob, right? So I don't have a lot of, I don't have experience, so Oh, no, you don't. You're a creeper skeleton. So we want to just kill stuff and get experience and level up. That's basically how it works. And we're going to have to figure out how to get better armor because... And I suppose if we light this all up, then we won't have to worry about zombies digging. But honestly, this pack is not about base defense, so you probably want to just, like, make a floating island or something. I wouldn't put too much I wouldn't put too much thought into it, honestly. You might want to just make a floating island because this is not deceased craft, guys. I honestly didn't know that they dug, so I mean it's not really that big of a deal. Probably. I mean, as you can see, we're not really getting that hurt, so, but, yeah. But to have a safe base, you probably want to just, have a floating base. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably make a floating base off camera, guys. You know, because, I don't know if I want to do it on camera. But we'll do a floating base and we'll do adventuring and stuff and it's going to be epic. But we're already over time, so I think we should probably end the episode. You know. It's making that noise because it's got weird sound effects and I was mousing... Scroll wheeling over an arrow, so that's what that noise is. Oh, hello. It gives an exclamation point above their head when they're alerted to your presence, which is a little weird, but okay. Sure thing. So I'm gonna grab this and get this coal. It looks like we're going to need a lot of torches. Have a little safe area. But yeah, ha ha ha, death number 1. We'll get the hang of it. It's always rough starting out when you don't know what you're doing, so. I mean, I didn't even know that they dug, so. But now we know. Funny, we weren't safe that entire time. Just do a little cursory lighting up over here. Like a friendly person. You got a lot of hit points. Yeah, burn. Lots of money. Ooh, what's that? Oh. Stuff. I'm gonna get so full so fast. Okay. We need to end the episode. I don't want to because we're just getting into it, but we need to, guys. We got to. Gotta be good about this here. Okay, so we're gonna skinny back up. And, yeah. And I will try to get something going, okay? That's defensible. Alright, guys. Oh my gosh, I look like I'm wearing a sock. No, I look like I'm wearing pajamas. Alright, guys. So that's going to be just about it for our first episode of Craft to Exiles 2. Exile. Craft to Exile 2. And I hope you had a good time. I know I did. We just going through the quests and figuring out how everything works and had our first death. Yay! I'm going to do a prediction right now. I'm predicting I'm going to die 90 times before we finish the pack. But anyway, I will see you guys hopefully in the next episode, because this is going to be totally, absolutely fun. Alright. You guys take care, okay? Toodles!